guide all our councils and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love and charity to one another. Help us with thy grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. Amen. Welcome everyone, especially our invited guest who is with us to do the screening. We'll start by having you introduce yourselves and those who came with you, and then we on this side will also introduce ourselves.
Okay. Chairman, Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions, Distinguished Senator Neda Umaswe, Distinguished Senator Antonio, Distinguished Senator representing from the South, my home state, Distinguished Senator Ngibe, Distinguished Senator, and other members of the committee. My name is Abdullahi Usman Bello. I am from Gombe State, Gombe local government.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
My right, distinguished Senator Neda Umaswe, Chairman of the Committee of the Petition, and other wonderful distinguished senators. I greet you. I remain Honorable E.J. Agwan-Nima, former member House of Reps, currently Federal Commissioner Code of Conduct Bureau. Thank you for having me. God bless.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chairman, distinguished colleagues, invited guests, Mr. Nomini. My name is Distinguished Senator Anthony Siakoyaro, representing the good people of the South. The nominees from my state and full disclosure. Thank you.
Distinguished Chairman, esteemed guests, my name is Senator Eriti Kingibe, representing the Federal Capital Territory.
My amiable Chairman, my dear colleagues, our invited guests, and Dr. Titus Zam, I represent Benue Northwest Senatorial District, a member of this committee. Thank you.
Thank you all, my distinguished colleagues. I'm Senator Neda Umaswe, and I represent the good people of the Edo South Senatorial District and the chairman of this committee. You are all welcome. And before we start, I will allow my clerk to administer the oath to our guests so that we can actually start the business of the day.
So repeat after me. I, your nation,
I, Abdullahi Usman Bello,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that the evidence I will give
that the evidence I will give
before this distinguished committee
before this distinguished committee
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you very much. Today, we're here, we only have one thing after today. And this is the screening of the nominee for the office of Chairman, Code of Conduct Bureau. The confirmation of appointment of Abdullahi Usman Bello as chairman of this committee. The Senate committee have received your credentials. And we also have a record, the report from the police. We also have on record DSS report. We have on record your past clearances and also your curriculum vitae. It's well received. Before I say anything myself, I will allow my colleagues, if they have any question for you, to based on the records that we have. Is there any question for you to answer or clarification if any? So I'll open the floor to my colleagues to please ask any question that's or if there is anything you need to see about the nominee that will also throw light on his character and the expectations of what he's supposed to do as the chairman of this very important code of conduct bureau committee. Please let us open up the session. Thank you. Yes, please.
Mr. Abdullahi Bello, I wanted to say that I hope you understand the gravity of this position. I hope you understand its importance, especially at this time in the country's development. And I want to ask you, are you sure you can do this job with all the necessary diligence and integrity that it requires?
Thank you very much. The answer is yes. I have the experience. I've worked in similar organizations. I was staff of the EFCC, staff of the NFI. I've gathered a lot of experience in this field. And people that know me will testify their integrity, honesty. I believe I was able to do that job. And I will make you proud. The committee, the country, the president appointed me to this position. I will do all my best to make sure that I make you all proud. Thank you very much.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I want to thank you for providing a very thorough profile. I've been looking for your NYC discharge certificate. I can't lay my hands on it. I've been searching up and down. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Then, Dr. Bello, I saw that you graduated with BTech in 1998.
Yes.
And then, 2010, you had another BSc Applied Accounting in the UK University. Between 1998 and 2010, how many years? 2 years. Am I not coming? 12 years. 12 years, yes. So, that is a long period, which is okay. Okay, I didn't calculate well. I saw 98, 10 as judging those 2 years. I was alarmed. Within so short a time. So having seen your NYC, I think your credentials speak volume about your intellectual integrity. Therefore, in a few sentences, tell us what the job of Code of Conduct Bureau is all about.
The job of the Code of Conduct is about integrity, it's about transparency, and then about accountability. We have to ensure that public servants and civil servants will maintain high level of morality in government activities. So essentially that's what Code of Conduct is all about. There is no gratification, corruption, abuse of office. To ensure that everybody, all public servants, civil servants,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues. Mr. Nomi, I've known you for a very long time, since the cradle, and I've watched very keenly your progress along the line to today. Just like you said, you worked in the FCC arena and NFIU, and those are areas of cognate experience to be able to run Code of Conduct Office chairman. And I think it's apt. I will just urge you to, while running your office, keep objectively political dealings or side takings and all that, because you uphold that integrity, as I know you. And I'm sure you will do that. That will help you progress further and have some more references as being objective and very straightforward. We wish you well. This committee wishes you well, that we work together, even as from today. This is your mother committee in the Senate, at least. We interact together and work together. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that.
Distinguished colleague, please introduce yourself first.
Thank you, Mr.
Not
Chairman.
that we need an introduction. Not that we need an introduction, but for others.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I took up a mission to go and see the Senate President. The name is Senator Abdullahi, and the presidential aide in the Senate, and I'm the one who moved the nominee. Thank you.
You are welcome to speak with Mr. Bush. Mr. Abdullahi,
Yes.
I have in front of me here the Code of Conduct Bureau and the tribunal. I have schedules, and I have what is expected of you, what you're supposed to do. And if you particularly call attention to section 5, speaking of conflict of interest in duty. I always like to emphasize that because it is a very precarious thing if one does not watch out for it. It says the public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interests conflict with his duties and responsibilities. Your position, the one, if confirmed, that you will be headed, will be very open to these fractions if it's not ingrained in one's mind. And that's the reason why I'm particular about it and call your attention to this. Not only for today, when you leave here, always remind yourself of this very slippery piece of code of conduct that you need to abide with. If you go also to section 6, the restrictions on specified officers. Without prejudice to the majority of section 5, which I just read, this public officer shall not receive or be paid the emolument of any public officers at the same time as he receives or is paid the emolument of any other public office, or except when he is not employed or full-time basis engaged in or participate in the management or run of any private business, profession, trade, so on and so forth. I don't think the committee has much thing to be worried about in your nomination. And we also will thank the President for looking at the merit and looking at casting in nominating, sending nominations or nominating candidates who are actually fit for the office is sick. A lot of individuals have actually spoken on your behalf to your character. And that goes a long way to also let us look at you, or sway their minds in possibly right towards your confirmation. Having said that, if my colleagues have nothing else to add, I will want to dissolve into an executive section. We are still in session, but my distinguished colleague has just come in, already briefing on what have gone so far, and he will introduce himself.
Thank you, distinguished chair, distinguished colleagues, our nominee, and powerful listeners. This good afternoon. My name is Senator Mohammed Shibonao. I represent Nasarawa South. You're welcome.
By the way, it's the Chiroma about time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and fellow colleagues. Good afternoon, visitors. My name is Engineer Patrick Seyboise. I'm the Senator for Imo North and a member of this committee. You're all welcome.
Honorable colleagues, thank you so very much, and I think we have had a robust section to screen your credentials, and from this side of the aisle, we are satisfied with your record. We are satisfied with your experience that you are bringing to bear, and we believe that you are the right man for the position. And so the committee do not have any reason not to assent or confirm your nomination. This we shall accordingly reflect when we get back to the floor of the Senate to report back to them that we have done what they've asked us to do, and then we find you credible and fit for the position. So that's the position of the committee, and we wish you well, we congratulate you. We hope that, as we have discussed, that you will do as is expected. Thank you, distinguished now. Okay, so having unanimously agreed on your confirmation, this committee, without prejudice, hereby confirm your nomination, and such will be reported to the floor next sitting day. This being the only item on our calendar today, this committee is adjourned.